Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm here at CommunicAsia and I'm pleased to be joined by PJ Beylier, who is the CEO of Speedcast. Now PJ, tell us a little bit more about this announcement you've made and your relationship with Tran and Tran.
Yes, we've made this announcement yesterday. It's a major evolution for us in our maritime strategy. You know that in the maritime market we've decided to sell our services through a network of distributors. We're not going direct to the end customer. And Tran is a big name in the maritime world. They've got a very extensive distribution network. We have also our own distribution network, and we want to leverage both distribution networks to, together with Tran, offer innovative solutions to the maritime industry, which are the Tran antenna and the Speedcast VSAT services and value-added services, leveraging both distribution networks. So we're very excited about this announcement, and you will see us actively working hand in hand with Tran in the month and years to come.
Now, how important is the maritime market to Speedcast?
It is a fast-growing market. It's growing faster than Speedcast overall. So proportionally the size of the maritime market within Speedcast is increasing. It's about 20% of our revenues today, and I anticipate it will continue to increase. It is one of our major focus today in terms of the industry verticals we want to develop.
And why are your maritime products better than anybody else's?
I think it's, rather than our maritime products, I would say why is Speedcast service in general, which goes beyond the concept of product. Why is Speedcast in general successful in the maritime market, where we've enjoyed a very strong growth? Certainly our name is associated with quality of service. Our service is viewed as very reliable, and we are investing a lot of money, a lot of efforts to ensure that it is very reliable. The second point is that when we listen to our distribution partners, we have, I strongly believe, the best customer support in the industry. Fantastically dedicated people who will do whatever is possible to serve the customers. And I would say that we have been a bit ahead of the game in terms of coverage. And maybe being based in Asia has been a key factor there, because covering Europe, Africa, or the Americas is relatively easy. With 2-3 beams, you cover those regions. Asia, you need many more beams. And because we're based in Asia, we have from day one very well covered the Asia Pacific region. We're using, I think, 8 or 9 beams to fully cover the Asia Pacific region. So in terms of coverage, we've been a bit ahead of the game compared with our competition. And it's been very helpful in convincing distributors to work with us. We have now over 20 satellite beams combined together for our global Ku-band service. And the last point I'll make is that inherent to Speedcast approach of the business is the concept of flexibility. We are extremely flexible in working with our partners in terms of tailoring service plans for their customers' requirements. And we see some of our competitors being quite rigid and much less flexible in how they approach the market, and that flexibility has been very helpful.
Now, what other parts of your business are performing well?
In terms of geographies, the Afghanistan market is still very strong and growing, and I anticipate this will continue. We are seeing some very interesting growth in Africa. We've opened last year an office in Dubai to enhance our capabilities in the Middle East Africa region. And our approach there is very specific. We don't want to be another service provider serving that region. We're really leveraging our strength. We're based in Hong Kong. We have an office in Beijing. We are very well positioned, uniquely positioned, to serve the requirements of Asian companies in Africa, and in particular Chinese companies. Chinese natural resources are investing heavily in certain parts of Africa, and we're working hard on serving their communications requirements there, which are growing. So we see some good growth in certain parts of Africa for us. Then in terms of products, verticals, industry verticals, Maritime, we've talked about it, is going well, and we're seeing interesting momentum in cellular backhaul. It's a vertical we've been serving for quite some time, with a managed service approach, outsourcing model. Yeah. So we invest in the infrastructure, we manage it for the operator, and we deliver a performance, SLA to the operator. And this outsourcing model is gaining momentum. So we see some good potential there. The third one is mining. We've been doing quite a bit of work on mining successfully. So that's looking like a potentially very interesting vertical for us in the years to come.
So finally, what is the biggest challenge facing Speedcast at the moment?
Well, we have been growing consistently over the past 3-4 years, roughly an average of 25 to 30% a year. We're confident and committed to continue sustaining this type of organic growth over the next 3 years, but it is a constant challenge to find new applications, new services, or new markets to fuel this organic growth. We've been lucky so far to always find an answer, a way to address this ambitious objective, and so far this year we're there. At the end of June, we'll be growing about 25% compared with last year. So I anticipate this year will be a good one again, and the challenge will be to repeat that in 2012 and 2013 and so on.
PJ, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for having me here.